How's it going, everybody? Thanks for taking some time out of your day or your evening to check out my channel. Today is the 13th of March, and I'm doing an experimental sort of, oops, I'm gonna drop my phone here. I'm using my phone because I said this in my other videos, my bees hate my GoPro. It puts a sound or something out, so I do my best. Got a bee buzz in my head right now, but this hive here is really strong, and my other three hives here, that one right over here, and this one, they're all starting to do pretty well. This was my weakest hive. The last time I was into that hive, I stole bees from here, moved them to here, and now this queen is taken off. She's laying really well in here now. If I can find this, I did a clip yesterday too when I was in here. Hopefully I can find that. I found the queen in here. She's a big, beautiful, dark looking queen. Not sure what kind, but she's a darker looking queen. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Nice patch on there. There were just a little small patch of brood in there before. Nice patch there. There's lots of larvae in here. Not sure how well that camera's picking anything up, but these girls are going to be taken off, I'm sure. They got plenty of sugar water. They got plenty of honey stores left. They're bringing in pollen. They're going to build up strength quickly, I think, and hopefully get ready for that spring honey flow. Okay, it's not like I had to find the queen, but it is always cool to see her. Hopefully, let's see, where's my camera lens? Right there. She is right, yeah, now I lost her. She's a darker queen. Here she is. Right here at the end of my hive tool. She's not marked. I think she was hatched last year, though. I may have to try to mark that girl, but right now, she's doing a great job. She's doing really well now. I don't need any more bees to strengthen that one. So I'm going to try to do the earliest split I ever have. This might be too early. I don't know. I'll find out. But I'm going to be getting into here. I'll get these top two supers off, and there's a queen excluder onto here. They're already putting honey up in these supers, at least the last time. I'm going to get in there and hopefully quickly find the queen and trap her in that little queen trap. She's marked red, so I should be able to find her. And then I'm going to try to pick out a couple frames out of here and transport them over to here. Now my frames are going to be specific frames. They're going to have, oh, maybe some cat brood and some larvae and some fresh eggs and a lot of nurse bees on them. Get them transported into here. This is sort of experimental too. Usually I do my splits into like little 3 or 5 frame boxes. This is a complete 10 frame box. I'm going to try to just see if they can take off in here and get going, and I won't have to remove them from here. I got to get my veil up. I got a bee that's not happy with me right now. Once I get the frames inside of here and get them sealed off, I'm going to transport them to my house a couple miles from here, and I'll fill this up with sugar water, give them a lot of food. I may have already stated this, but some of these frames have a lot of pollen in them already and some honey. So they got some food in here already. Hopefully we'll get an early split going here. So let's get inside this hive and see what's going on. All right, hope you can see her here. She's got the red dot right there. She's crawling around. It took me a while to isolate her. She was actually in the bottom box, and she's laying so many eggs. Get away from me, bee. I'm gonna pull several frames out of here and replace a bunch. So I don't want to have to pin her in that little trap. I can just put this bottom box back together. I know she's down below, and I can just put the queen excluder on, and I can take whatever I want out of the top. So I'm gonna put this girl back inside, put my queen excluder on, and start taking the frames that I want. Okay, so here's the nice thing. I have her pinned down in here now, and so I can take anything I want from this top box. These girls are ridiculously strong. I'm going to take that whole frame of cat brood, along with all the forager bees and worker bees and nurse bees, whatever's on there. A lot more cat brood there. I might let that one here. A lot more caproot here. I'm gonna have to give these girls more sugar water. They completely drank all their sugar water again. And it's no wonder. I may take another frame of this too. I gotta get some with fresh larvae in it. I believe this is one of the ones that has some fresh larvae. I gotta get looking really close at the cells to make sure there's some fresh larvae in here. Or fresh eggs, so to speak. Okay, this frame has everything from cap brood to day old eggs on it, like day or two old eggs. I'm gonna take this frame for sure. All right, got more fresh eggs, fresh larvae. Massive pile of drone brood right there. I'm just going to take this one for kicks. And I'm going to take one more frame that has some fresh eggs and fresh larvae. I want to give them a good chance of making a queen. All right, I'm just going to reassemble these girls and then I'll show you where I transport my other bees to. All right, well, here's their new home for the next probably 40-45 days. Probably in about 2 or 3 days, I'll just check in there nice and gently to see if they're building any queen cells. They're a little disoriented right now, buzzing around, but they'll get reoriented and hopefully start building some queen cells. As long as they're building queen cells in a couple of days, I'll just let them go for another 35 to 40 days before I go in there and check again. In that time, they'll make a queen and she'll hatch within 16 days. Then within a couple of weeks, she should make her mating flight. And that's going to be the big determining factor, whether I got a decent enough weather for her to get out and make a mating flight. And then by about 40 days, there should be some fresh eggs and fresh larvae growing in there. And if there is, then I'll transport them back to where they came from. So I will do another really quick video when I check for queen cells in a couple of days. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you all have a blessed day and stay safe.